back, guys. It's DEFCOM TV and the things you need to know on your first day of Jiu-Jitsu. The next one is going to be Breakfalls. Okay, I'm here with Coach Sam and we're going to demonstrate how to fall properly. And again, falls obviously here, but guys, they have a real life application to them. Okay, especially if we live in a winter state where there's snow and ice and that kind of stuff, people fall. Okay, so know how to fall the right way so you don't break yourself. So we're going to start with the back break fall. The back break fall, guys, if you're getting pushed backwards or fall backwards, okay, then we need to understand how to fall first. When we fall, okay, the purpose of the fall is to be able to absorb the impact of the fall and get back to your feet as quickly as possible. So we need to disperse energy. And when Coach Sam falls, that's how he's going to fall. He's going to fall back and he's going to slap the mat, palms down, go. And his arms are going to be angled down. Now, super important, watch what happens. His head is up, chin tucked in, his arms are out, slapping the ground. There, okay? All your falls are going to be that way. Never look at the ground. So, when again, tucks his chin, falls backward, smacks the ground, pops right back up, modified fighting stance, okay? And he's ready to get back into the fight. Now, when you practice this, we're going to be practicing this on our feet. So we're going to pop up to our feet and we're going to start in a crouching position, just like this. And we're going to use the natural curve of our body, to fall. So he's going to tuck his chin, he's going to roll back, fall, smack the ground, and immediately come back up and try it again. Okay. Now, when you go and fall in real life, right? You come back. Scoot up a little bit. When you go and fall in real life, we're going to have to be able to fall and get to some sort of modified fighting position to be able to defend ourselves, right? So when he goes, tucks his chin, he falls, smacks, his hands come up to protect his face, and his foot is up to protect him from any bad guys coming in after him, okay? So that will be your back break fall. Next one is going to be your left and right side break fall. All right, so when we fall to a left or to a right, or if you're getting thrown, kind of like in a hip throw, shoulder throw, or something like that, all right, we need to fall, again, smacking the ground down at a 45-degree angle. Big common mistake people do is they shoot their arm up to fall, okay? Now we're compromising our shoulder and falling incorrectly, okay? So we're going to smack the ground at a 45-degree angle and watch him tuck his chin, okay? So he's never looking at the ground. So when he falls, he'll fall from here, smack the ground, okay? When we practice this, we can practice from the standing or the kneeling. Today we're going to show you from the kneeling so that you can practice at home in a safe way. If he's going to fall to the right, he's going to have his right foot up, his left hand is going to be tucked, right hand across his chest, okay? And the way we're going to fall is going to fall ankles, knees, hips, smack the ground. Now, imagine that you have a little button right here, okay? And as soon as your button gets hit on the ground, your arm springs out and smacks the ground, okay? So Coach Sam is going to fall, ankles, knees, hips. He's going to tuck his chin away, smack, okay? One more time. He's up, takes good position, right side break fall. He tucks his chin away, he falls, ankles, knees, hips, smack the ground, and he's back up. Exact same thing if he's falling to the left-hand side, okay? Now the left foot is up. He tucks his right hand down, left hand comes across the chest, ankles, knees, hips, tucks his chin, and falls. And back up, and we try it again. Okay, that will be your left side and right side break fall. Lastly, guys, for break falls is going to be your forward shoulder roll. People have a really difficult time with this one for a bunch of different reasons. People don't like to go upside down, right? So the way we're going to help you guys do this is we're going to go step by step, kind of like a beginner way of doing it, and then you guys see a little bit more advanced way of doing it. So if we start in our fighting stance for our forward shoulder roll, Coach Sam is going to bring his hands down, both hands as if you're making a diamond in the air, bringing it down to the ground, okay? And it's going to put you in a position to bring this foot over your head and do a roll. So go ahead and roll, and we get ourselves back up to our fighting stance, okay? So the key here, guys, is that we're rolling from this shoulder to this hip, okay? We don't want to roll like a barrel, right? We wanna go from this shoulder to this hip. So one more time. We're here, he starts in his fighting stance. He brings his hands down, flat on the ground, okay? And he's gonna tuck his chin, kick his head, or his legs over his head, and roll, bringing himself back up to his fighting stance, okay? It doesn't have to be, it doesn't have to be fast, guys. It's gotta be right, okay? So, if you are a little bit more advanced or you've gotten used to doing that from our fighting stance, okay? Rear hand, throw it, let your head fall, let yourself fall, and roll with the momentum. This is a this is a fall which needs momentum to work, okay? We're not just stopping on the ground. The absorption of the impact comes through the roll. Okay, so one more time, fighting stance. He's gonna tuck his chin, throw his hand, and roll. Feet over the head, back up to his fighting stance. This is your forward shoulder roll.